Alright, we are back with the race for the Hungarian Grand Prix, round 4. As everyone should have a minute here still to get their strategies and everything set. As again, we are JKeSports F1 2020 League on the PlayStation 4. This is Season 2. The founders of the league, Jay Scavney and K-Dog, running the JK Esports. They run every Saturday night. Well, not every Saturday night. I should rephrase that, as next week we will be taking a week off for the Halloween vacation. So it'll be 2 weeks until round 5 in Spain. We've got a full grid. Good drivers, good racers. Always good, respectful driving here in the league. We've got 4 subs for today's race. Those being Keza subbing for Braylo in the Haas. T-Widow is a sub for Coxie, I believe. No, Coxie's there. So T-Widow is subbing for Kenny in the Ferrari. Yes, that's right. And then you've got J Mario is driving Conman's Mercedes tonight. Super subbing as Lord Zed, pulling the Hulkenberg for the Racing Point. As it's good to see a couple guys back after missing last week. Hirsch is back. Last year at the Hungaroring in the JK Sports League, the winner was Cromley Jackson, his one and only win of the season. He did not return with us for Season 2 here. But joining him on the podium was Brian Mosser with a 2nd place finish. And the Hildebeest was 3rd. Captain Schmeg ran the fastest lap of that race. He's also did not return. To the league for Season 2. I believe everyone's getting their setups ready. Looks like, yeah, everyone's checking checking their stuff. Yep, we've got everybody in, it looks like. Just waiting for the go, and we'll get to our formation lap to start round 4. We'll look at a few other statistics here. We've got the guys scoring in every race so far this season. As Zap at AlphaTauri has, Mark in the Ferrari has, which will end today as he did not make it. Oh, let's see, Brian Mosser has scored in every race this year. Also Sam Barrett, your points leader. And Ginnett to win it. Scored twice as a sub before joining Renault full-time and has scored in all 3 races this year. So here we go. There's cars on track again. Here's the formation lap. Everybody readied up. You see Sam leading them off into turn 1. We'll see if anyone has chosen opposite tires here. Looks like almost everyone from 11th back will go with an opposite strategy. As one man, that's Coxey, in 11th, starts on hard tires. The H made me want to say Hirsch. Scabney, Johnny 5, Monkey Mafia, Chris Money, K-Dog, and Mario all choose for the medium tires. As H, Hirsch, and Diego opt for the softs, with the choice being in the bottom 10, as the top 10 all do have the soft tire that they qualified on. So we're going to turn all that off. Turn that off as well for now. Nah, we'll leave that on, because I like to try to announce the beginning without the board on there. I think I know most of the cars on the grid, who's driving what these days. As you've got Sam, the point leader in the Red Bull. There's Zap following him, Cam third. That's the sub. Keza fourth there in the Haas. The other Renault, Ginnett, looks like fifth. As they come around, here you see around some ghosted, disqualified formation lappers. They will be back in the race though. So we've got, it says 35 laps here at the Hungaroring for round 4. 14 turns, here we go. They're all on the grid. He's set. The grid is set. Here's the lights. 1 light, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. No lights. Green flag racing. Sam with a good get off. Looks like everyone gets away well. No contact. Sam a little bit of blocking he has to put on there. Zap with a little bit of move. Looks like some Renaults in the back had to run a little wide. Everybody's smooth. Little bump. 3 wide there as Zed goes wide in the racing point. Keeps it on track though. Everything's smooth through the first sector, looks like. You got a McLaren a little wide in the back there. That's a nice camera angle through turn 7. Here you see, that's not Zap, that's FI coming through. There's the second little chicane. Ferrari looks nice through there, and always like that red car. Go back to the front. Nope, we're going to the back, it looks like, actually. That's what I get for not having my buttons on. Has good, clean first lap. No yellows anywhere. Zap with a pass. Kezo, Barrett must have got wide. We're going to stick with the front runners here. First lap complete now. Zap, as a yellow flag comes out in sector 3, looks like a little bit of a spin toward the back of the field. Looks like Ginnett inside of Mosser into turn 1. So a good pass, not pass. Mosser gets him right back. They're fighting to keep ahead of T. Widow and the Ferrari there. Holding for a top 5 as Chris Money gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That must have been the yellow. Probably lost a wing. That's his first wheel with the race, so he's going to try to just finish it out. And there you see Zap opening up a little bit of a lead. Keza second, Sam third. Mosser still holding off. Ginnett, FI, Cam right on FI's bumper. Looks like Zed again in his reserve drive in 8th place at the moment. Top 10 still pretty tight. A little bit of a gap, looks like, from 10th to, and then from 13th. So there's kind of a 3-pack race going on right now. There's Zap, still your leader. As your sub driver, super sub in second for the Haas team right now. Keza, Sam Barrett trying to catch back up, hanging into the podium position. Zap runs a 1:18.2. I'm sure that'll lower quite a bit. As you see, the top three pulled a 2-second gap on 4th place now. Looks like a little train building up with Mosser, Ginnett, FI, Cam as well. Cam goes around FI. If he can get it done this time. They are side-by-side racing. He cannot get it done. As I keep seeing blue flags for some reason. I don't think there is blue flags. Should be yet. As T. Widow has fallen back. Maybe he did get a spin, or you almost have to be a lap down to be that far behind. As Hirsch picks up a penalty there. See Cam still trying to track down FI. Ginnett all over Mosser still. As the top three kind of pulling away a little bit. Ginnett gets around Mosser. Right into the turn 12 braking zone. That'll probably be one of the best place for passes, as there you saw a couple side by side through 13. Looks like T. Widow and FI a little bit wiggly again there. It's Cam coming up on T. Widow. Looks like he's gonna go inside into one. Has the inside line. DRS opens right back up for turn 2 for the second little straight. Looks like he's going to get around the Ferrari, especially after that little lockup. Ooh, that's tight racing. A little bit of dirt there by Cam. I think he's going to get the move completed. You see Random Serious, Lord Zed in the background there. Looks like Zed might have got around. A little bit of a lockup again from the Ferrari. That catches the Zed and Coxie up. So we see there's Coxie in 9th. So that must be T. Widow struggling in between all these. That's gotta be, because it's not showing me him between those two. So yeah, a lap down T. Widow there in between 7th and 8th place. Cam and Random Serious. Knew something weird was happening there as Cam catches back up to FI yet again. He's got the run down the front straight. Catches and passes. That one should get it done, I believe. Cam for 6th place. Let's see if he can have the pace to continue to hold off FI, as everyone on the top 10 with the same starting tire, so their strategies should be about the same laps. We might see a possible undercut. This could even be a 2-stop race starting on soft tires. It might be a stretch to try to run them for too long on this technical surface, technical track. A lot of sweeping turns, so a lot of tire wear, as those lockups are certainly not going to help. Sam Barrett, as you see, a little bit of penalty time for some of the guys, as there's Mario spins. We'll see if we can catch what happened there. K-Dog coming by. Nope, I missed what happened. Mario must have spun and lost it. It is a full course safety car though. So everyone ducking into the pits now. You see Mosser, Cam, Random, everyone that was there and ready for it, gonna take advantage. As I believe Mario just spun there through the sector 2 tight turns of 6, 7, 8, 9, which is the tightest section of the track, slowest turns. So Mario now out as T. Widow gets caught out 2 laps down. And Zap takes the lead, has the lead, holds the lead, I should say, as looks like 5th back. Most for 5th back pitted. The little bunch. You've got Mosser, Cam, I believe Random Serious pitted, Lord Zed, Diego, Monkey Mafia, Hirsch still in the pits. Chris Money's going to be able to catch back up after having to pit on lap 1 with damage. So a full course safety car Could be a short one though, so I believe all these front runners will pit. Probably everybody that has to will pit this lap, because if you want to stretch it, you can probably run the hards for 30 laps. I don't think that would be a problem. Just be a little bit of management and not really have speed at the end. That's why I believe this could be a two-stop race. Even if you stop now, like say Moss or Cam, we'll see what tires they put on. Actually, that would be that one. Looks like Mosser went medium, Cam went with the hard, as yes. Here you see Keza, or Zap I mean, ducks into the pits. Keza stays out. No, Keza does not stay out. I'm riding this Keza. Zap stayed out. I'm sorry. We'll just ride on board, watch the Haas team here. He goes from the soft to the medium. Smooth stop there for the Haas team. I don't think, hopefully no one really getting held up by their pit stops there. Because now we'll check and see if everyone is pitted. Yeah, turn that off for a second. So we'll see pit stops. The top 4 have not pitted. That is Zap, Coxie, Johnny, and Scabney. Everyone else has their one mandatory stop and now complete. Looks like everyone on, well, not mostly medium strategy now. We've got hard tires for Cam, Random, Zed, and K-Dog at the back of the field. Looks like she's going to try and stretch it for the 30 laps, which is doable. It's a good plan. I'd probably, if I was racing, I would have went with that plan, with the lap 6 safety car for the Mario spin. Right through that section there. I believe he spun, hit the wall. I did not catch it. See who's went up the most spots. Coxie and Johnny in the Alphas. 9 and 10 spots up. Looks like safety car in already, so a quick safety car. Get back to the front of the field here is Zap. Zap leads them around. It's a good view of the final 2 turns. Zap leads them around 13. Safety car ducks into the pit lane. So no passing till the green flag. Zap's going to lead them around. Looks like he gets on the gas now. Good restart for Zap. Good restart for everybody. Looks like Scabney looked a little inside. Looks like Mossard peeking around the outside of Scabney into 1 there. Got around Scabney. So a good move on the restart. There's a yellow at the back. Looks like Ginnett spinning. He gets it recovered. So just a local yellow right now, as Mossard did move up a spot. Cam right on the back now. You got Random Serious trying to catch up. So a lot of the pack on a lot of different tires that could throw a wrench into things here. Cause some guys to get held up possibly behind slower tired cars. And there you see Random trying to make his way. Here you see a little bit of a hold up, maybe Zed on some slower tires. And there you see Keza in the Haas. Goes to make a move, bold move on Zed. Might get it done. He does not, as Zed has the inside line for the next set of corners. But no, Keza does get the move made. So that was a good, bold move in the 3rd sector. And Zap had a great restart. Checked out. T-Widow picks up a little bit of penalty there. The 2 Alphas, 2nd and 3rd. You got tight battle there. Mosser gets inside, outside. Looks like he goes for the crossover. Might have touched a little bit. That's about as close as you can get, fellas. He gets inside. Johnny not giving up lightly for that position. As Keza goes for a penalty with getting multiple warnings now, so there's penalty time involved. Lots of people. Look like a big hop there for the front running Alpha. There's a train of cars coming through here now. Mosser, Scabney, Cam, Keza, Random. Big old pack. Sam Barrett back to 10th. There you see Hirsch picking up a penalty. So there's going to be penalty time. And Chris Money DNFs in another safety car. Looks like the same spot. Ginnett got through it. Chris Money unfortunately did not. That car will be gone by the time we get back around to it. So that section of the track is getting people. Look like coming out of turn 9, getting on the gas there. That's a tough one. So you got Ginnett ducking back into the pits. He might have a wing damage there. FI pitted. Zap gets his pit stop done. So now Coxey, your leader, the only car that has not completed the mandatory stop. As I believe a few of these guys may stop again. Maybe not though, if they don't have the tires, so we'll see. Not sure why it's registering T. Widow being 8 minutes behind everybody. That seems a little odd. There's Zap catches back up with the pack, so back-to-back safety cars, couple laps apart here. There's Cam. We'll ride with your leader there. See if he decides to duck into the pits. It looks like him, Johnny, Scabney all need to pit still. Everyone else's has been fulfilled, their stops. Coxey, your leader now. We're coming around sector 3 here, so we'll see if anyone comes into the pit lane. Pit lane entrance coming up shortly right there on the right hand side. Coxey does not. Looks like Johnny 5 does not either. So no one deciding to pit this time around. I would almost think at the back there, if you got a fresh set, why not give it a shot? Give you 4 lap newer tires than everyone else. But everyone elects not to, so I imagine the safety car will be in this lap. As everything has been cleared now. As you've got Coxey, Mosser, Johnny 5 in the top 3 right now. Scabney 4th. Cam holding on to 5th. Keza in 6th. Random Sirius 7th. Lord Zed in 8th. Sam in 9th. Diego holding 10th. Monkey Mafia, good run up to 11th. Hirsch in 12th. H is 13th. K-Dog sitting 14th. 15th is Zap. FI 16th. Ginnett 17th. T. Widow running 18th. With goofy timing going on, I believe he is a lap down. He's in the pack of cars. We'll see where he's at in the pack. He is behind K-Dog. Maybe he's trying to move back, knowing that he's a lap down. I can't say, I don't know. I'm just the announcer. And I need a drink. Alright, so it is safety car in. Coxey leads them around. Looks like there was some backup. There's collisions and a bunch of collisions going on and penalties and probably wing damage. Look like Zed and a Haas, and we got yellow flags about everywhere. It's still showing. Johnny 5 gets around Mosser with yellow still showing, so I don't know how they're... What's going to happen with all that? I think that's green. It must be green flag racing. They're sure racing like it. No, Coxie gets 5 seconds for ignoring a yellow. We got yellows all over. Looks like local yellows everywhere. Does not look like a full course safety car. Not quite sure what's going on here. I don't think anyone's trying to pass right now with the yellow flags, as Mosser gets by Johnny 5. So I'm not sure if it's another buggy something or what's happening here. This could be weird goings on again, as it's showing yellows all the way around the track for me. Like they're racing full speed. Johnny 5 holding third now. Scavney. Keza with a big gain on that restart up to 5th. Cam 6 still. Looks like a good battle there between those three. You got Keza and Cam, Scavney. Scavney gonna be dropping back on the oldest tires. Still holding a good run though for hanging in 4th. 13 lap old tires for the softs. So I'm not sure what's going on with the safety car, if everyone's seeing that or not. It looks like they're running full speed to me though. Zed gets around H. Or maybe that was Zap moving up. K-Dog is up to 10th right now. You see him coming through down in this final sector again. Little lock up there around 13. Into the final corner, 14. More penalty time handed out. We'll go back to Cam for a second. He's probably going to get the DRS now. It's enabled. Might not count yet this lap. So I'm going to believe that yellow flag is just a glitch on my screen. These guys are not running yellow flag speeds. So Coxie holding the lead still. Mosser holding the lead, 1 second for Mosser, who is a second ahead of Johnny 5. Scavney is second behind them with Cam riding on his bumper. Gonna try and get that pass done as Keza and Zed in a fight behind for 6th. Looks like they keep swapping positions there through the chicane. As now here's Zed, spins a little bit. Keza on the outside, looked like he got squirrely trying to get around Zed. He's got a much better run with the medium tires, gets the move done, and H with a big move inside as well, as FI gets a penalty for colliding with Hirsch and another full course safety car. As I was that K-Dog off track, spun. K-Dog is backwards. Hirsch was spun in the same spot, as now you've got Monkey Mafia coming through. It's K-Dog, Hirsch, Ginnett. Ginnett got through clean, it looked like. Monkey Mafia got through clean as well, so I believe K-Dog and Hirsch spun. Hirsch has no wing. Looks like K-Dog kept her wing mainly intact. So the 3rd safety car now, lap 15 of 35. This is some hard racing on the Hungaro ring. We've got 3 safety cars now. Lap 6, lap 10, lap 14. Here you see FI and Hirsch stuck into the pit lane. I believe they had wing damage He's already done his pit stop. Here comes Hirsch in the Haas. Coxey still out front, needing to pit. Johnny 5 also, both Alfa Romeos, so hopefully they don't both choose to do it at the same lap. It's a double stack would, well, I guess it wouldn't hurt them too bad. You're probably going to come out almost last anyway. We'll watch right here and see. Coxey does not pit. He started the race on hard tires. He was one of the only, if not the only, to stop on hard tires. So there you see Scabney now going to do his mandatory pit stop. Keza in as well again in the Haas. So Scabney goes medium to hard. So he's going to be done with his pit stop. Keza needs a new wing here. They go yellow, back to yellow. So he's going to try and run the yellows to the end, I believe. As K-Dog moves up by not pitting, not gaining damage. Is now Johnny 5 and Coxey, the only two that need to pit. Johnny 5 still on the hard tire. I mean, Coxey on the hard tire. Johnny 5 started on the medium. So he's going to have to switch. Maybe he's trying to stretch it so he can switch to a medium soft one stop. As it looks like terrible FI has admitted fault for that last safety car. He must have ran into K-Dog and Hirsch. As he tagged H, but H is up in 5th. The two involved was Hirsch and K-Dog. And FI, you see they're back now at the back of the pack in 16th. So here they come around. I don't believe it said safety car in. So we're going to have one more safety car lap. Sorry. There you see the lights on. Coxey does not stop. Johnny 5 is going to stop. So I believe that's a good call on his part. Might as well get it done under the safety car. Probably got a fresh set of hards to switch to. Might as well ride with him. Let's see Johnny's pit stop from the Alpha crew. Alfa Romeo, there you see his guys out and ready. Ducks in. Quick stop. No wing needed. Good 2.5 seconds. Back on with the hard tire. Well done, Alfa Romeo crew. He is going to come out in 17th place. But he's got 17 laps to go once the green flag hits, so anything can be done. Johnny 5 is a JKeSports podium holder from Season 1. I believe in Brazil. No, it was in Italy. I believe he had a good run in Brazil as well. I only have the winner of that. In Italy, he did have the podium shared with Mark and Isolate with Flair. So good to have a lot of variety. A lot of different winners in Season 1. We've had 2 winners in 3 races so far in Season 2. Those being Sam Barrett and your leader at the moment, Coxey. Won round 2 in the Netherlands. Safety car in this lap, so we'll go back up to the lead. And there you see a little backup game plan. Coxey here. He's got Mosser behind him on medium tires, but much fresher medium tires as behind them. Cam in 3rd as the hard tire with 18 to go. As now Coxey gets on the gas. So So we're going to be back to green. He's back on the green, on the gas for green flag. Green flag racing. Mosser going to try and track down Coxey. There you see a little bit more penalty time being handed out. That's a good getaway from Mosser and Coxey. Cam holding third now, trying to get around that lap car. T. Widow, I don't know what's wrong with the scoring on T. Widow's car. Hopefully that's not just my screen being goofy. Like the safety car yellow flags you're seeing. Some more penalty time. You see Mosser trying to catch and get around. Looks like he had a decent run. But it's tough to pass on this track. You gotta set it up and get a really good run. Looks like he's got the tires to do it, just needs to get the spot. And he's trying. There you see Cam trying to catch behind him. Picks up a penalty. You've got T. Widow in the mix there. In the Ferrari. I believe lap down. Coxey just keeping it smooth though, making sure he's in all the right places where you can't let him get past. With no DRS for 2 laps after the safety car. It's going to be even harder. Mosser takes a look. Gets the move made. Not sure it's going to stick as he fights back on the outside, but he does get the move made. Mosser goes wide there out of respect just to make sure no contact was made. Comes right back at him with the run as they both spin. Mosser and the Ferrari both spin out. So big crash. Mosser spins, not with T. Widow. So a VSC after a huge crash there. Mosser and T. Widow. Oh, big crash there. Mosser retires as the Ferrari keeps on driving. There's more penalty times being handed out now for the yellow flags. So what a mess happened here on lap 19 for our 4th safety car. Possibly 5th safety car. There was a virtual before and 3 full course safety cars. So big hit, big loss for Mosser. Big hit. They're saying now DRS enabled, so green flag, everything's cleared back out again. Coxey gonna hold the lead now. We're 20 laps of 35. He does need to pit as Cam holds second. Scabney now retires from the session. What happened there? He might have went into the pit lane. He's just on the front straight. He's on the front straight. I don't know what happened there. As Keza goes down the front straight. T. Widow's car is flashing in and out of existence. So I'm a big mess going on. I'm not sure if Scabney possibly ran into that flashing car. But Coxey's going to hold the lead. Cam trying to track him down less than a second. Zapp's up to 3rd. Diego with an impressive run in 4th in the Williams. And you got random Serious Zed, Sam, Ginnett back up in it now, 7th and 8th. Those are your 2-point leaders for the year so far. There you see Cam getting within that little half second, but it's so tough to pass around here. He gets a tiny bit of run. DRS assist down the main straight. Gets alongside, but not enough. Not enough. DRS back open on into the second little straight DRS zone. But it's still not enough. As Keza joins again. He's at the qualified there in the back. We're still watching Cam trying to get around Coxey for the lead. Zap has caught the pack now for this little battle. The podium place battle is 1, 2, 3 there. Have a good 3 seconds clear of 4th place, Diego, right now. Who's got random all over his bumper as well. So there's... Oh, and Hirsch gets a 5-second penalty and retires now. So yet another car out of the race. As what H goes by. I believe Hirsch comes to a stop there on the side of the road as teammate Keza comes by. Yep, we see Hirsch there off the road now. So it's attrition going on as Coxie and Cam now still fighting for the lead. Cam goes around. Coxie with a wheel inside still. Looks like Cam's going to get a run to keep the move done. Coxie not letting it go so easy though. They're through into sector 2 now. Around the loop of turn 5. Zap trying to get around Coxie as well now. Into the slow chicane area, 6, 7, 8, 9. Back as Cam's trying to step out now that he got around Coxie. Put as much distance as he can. And you got some quick guys coming up there. You got Zap behind. Random, Diego, Zed, Sam, Ginnett, FI back in the top 10 now after all the pit cycles and everything. There you see Keza leaves the session again. Not sure if his internet's jumping or what. But you got Johnny trying to pass K-Dog, get back into the points. There you see down the front straight, Zap. DRS not quite enough. And you still need a really good run and the DRS. There you see Cam checking out a little bit. As the DRS assist gets Zap close again, but it's again not enough. This is a very tough course to pass on. You see Johnny's on the back of K-Dog now, gets the move done. K-Dog will let him by. Nice respectful driving, lets him on by. There's better times and places as random serious, big time accident again. As you see him going really slow now. Looks like some more cars could possibly get into him on that. As Diego gets around Zap now. So Zap must have had some contact there with random. As there was definitely a couple cars spinning that I just missed. I believe stewards are going to have some work cut out for them as we're looking for a little bit of damage on any of these cars. It doesn't look like there's any. Even FI, who was random serious, definitely has damage. He's ducking into the pit lane right now. And he locks him up coming into the pit lane. So we've got like 10 laps to go now. Cam clear 4 seconds. Coxie 4 seconds. Still needs to pit. Diego in 3rd. He's 8, 9 seconds almost behind the leader. And right behind him is a train of cars waiting for some DRS action. As you got Zap, Zed, Sam, FI as another sector 2 yellow. Looks like just a slow moving Alpha there. Might have been Johnny. Might have been the T-Widow car again. As yet another yellow in sector 2 we just went through. Keza's internet jumping. Looks like another little yellow section I'm seeing. Now, what's that, a VSC or just a goofy sign on my screen again? So you see a nice 4-way race here between Diego in 3rd, and then you got Zap, Zed, and Sam behind. See if you can make any progress on these front runners. It's a lot tougher when there's dirty air to get around. Sam, one of the quicker guys, has held pole 3 times this year, I believe, including today. No, Sam has 9 on the pole, so that'll be his first pole position. See, boy, I need to do my research a little more before these races. He's catching up, though. Hanging with. It's a tight battle. You see there's 1 second between 3rd to 6th place. As Diego leads him through, Zap, Zed, Sam. In that order. Johnny 5 and Diego both take a couple penalties there. So it could be huge position swaps at the end of this, depending on penalty times. As we know, now Diego has time, Zap. I believe Sam is clean, Zed is clean. Not sure who all served anything or what's going on. I just have to wait for the end of the race. As there you see Zap trying to catch back up with Diego. He's got Zed all over him now. As maybe some tire compounds making a difference. As there you see Zed gets much better, and a little bump behind that. Zap and Sam get together a touch. Looks like Sam's gonna try and make a little run at the outside and get it done. As there you see K-Dog moving out of the way for everyone. No, that's Zed. That's not K-Dog moving out of the way. That's Zed. I thought so. He just got passed by Zap. Now Sam's on him. K-Dog's not going to get out of the way. She's fighting for points. Just like the rest of these guys. Zed and Sam, they're fighting. As there you see Random with a possible penalty. It says ignoring yellow flag, but I'm not sure they even see these yellows. As there's one for Zed for the same reason. But as it stands, you've got Cam. He's checking out on the field now, 9 seconds ahead of Coxie. And Coxie needs to pit, so he's effectively got a 11, 12 second lead on Diego, Zap, Zed. Sam now in 6th trying to get around Zed. He's got the DRS run. Gonna bring him close. Looks like Zed's gonna move out of the way. But he gets, no, that's what the old crossback. With the good braking zone there. As now K-Dog ducks into the pit lane. So unfortunate there. If she took damage or what, I'm not sure. Maybe her tires gave up with 8 to go. And she was pushing for a points paying position here. Had to duck into the pit lane. We'll see. Hopefully she can catch back up, maybe take advantage of some of these penalty times, as I don't believe she has any. So you see Sam now. We're getting a little more spread out on the field. As Coxie's stretching those tires to the absolute max, has not pitted yet. That's kind of hard to believe. He stretched them 26 laps on those hard tires. Cam 21 as well at the front of the field, and he's putting in laps. So here you see we're on board with him. That ended up working out. As he gets slowed down, he's probably going to go soft, so I'm going to guess. Here you see everyone moving up the positions. He ducks into the Alpha pit. He's going to serve penalty time now. That's going to drop him back. Looks like a 5-second penalty. Goes hard to soft. Gets out now. Looks like he's going to come out in 10th, 11th. Looks like he's going to come out in 11th, 12th place. As there you see, dangerous into turn 1. Dangerous. As he comes out 9th place. Gets it done. Still in the points with an alternate strategy, so that works out for him. He's going to have to make up a lot of time. As you see Keza's Haas now into the pits yet again. I believe he had damage as well. You see Zap trying to catch Diego now for 2nd. Cam is basically checked out on the field. He's got a Almost 14-second lead with 6 to go. As he's well around turn 3, going through turn 4 now. Second place just Zap took going into turn 2 now. So Zap around Diego. Everyone's pit stops now complete. Now that Coxey has finally pitted with 7 laps to go. He's holding on to 9th place. See if he can track down his Alpha teammate for 8th as Zap. Diego's staying in decent striking distance. Now you got Sam caught back up to Zed here. Took a little touch last time they got close, I believe. All's fair and good racing. It's good hard racing. Little touches happen here and there. As we've had pretty good running, more safety cars than normal today. I would say that for sure. As this league generally very clean. Today a little messy, a little glitchy. Yellows all over the place. Turn 9 catching people out. A little bump from Mosser in the lapped car of T-Widow. Which sent him into the wall and into a DNF. His first DNF of the year. We're watching now Sam Barrett in 5th trying to get around Zed. Zed's really making him work for it, as there you see on the soft tire, Coxey throws down fastest lap of the race. So he's certainly going to try to make up the ground, as there's a little yellow flag. Look like this Sam and Zed again, as we've got another flashy yellow. Not sure what's happening with that. I hope that's not everybody's just a glitch lobby. I hate that for that to happen. There's some good racing going on. Sam and Zed putting a show on for the fans here for 4th and 5th place. And Zed staying ahead though, by that little bit, as they're now caught up to Diego. He's falling back a little bit. Looks like he's having a little more trouble with his tires. Zed catches some DRS. Sam behind does as well. Not quite enough to catch Diego, so Diego's going to have his work cut out for him to hold on to that podium spot. So he's got 2 very fast guys behind him in the Racing Point and in the Red Bull. He's putting a very good showing on for Williams. There you see Zap getting around the lapped car ahead and the lapped car of Keza. But now Diego and Zed are coming up too. As Coxey looks like another yellow flag. T-Widow gets another penalty. Looks like Sam Barrett just picked up a penalty for 3 seconds, so that's going to hurt to hold off Zed. Zed holding on to the back of Diego, trying to make him pressure him into that mistake. Take over that podium spot. Of course, pending penalty. As here you see Haas getting out of the way. Thank you for that. Good driving. Lapped cars letting the lead lap cars race it out. As here you see Zed gets the inside line, gets by Diego, gets hard on the brakes to complete the move, doesn't push him too wide. That camera angle sucks because you can't see anything coming out of 2. And another little lockup. Looks like Zed holds the move, and Sam's going to get it done as well with the move inside. So good move by Sam to pressure right behind Zed. So that drops Diego 3rd to 5th, but Sam spins. Sam spins big. He gets it back on track though. He's tearing his tires up. He gets passed by a couple more people. FI and Gennett got around. Sam's gonna have roasted back tires to deal with now as well. It's Coxey, Johnny 5. Sam spins. Drops to 7th place, so Zed gets her by. He's got plenty of room for the podium now as Diego is a second behind. It's a terrible FI up to 5th now for the AlphaTauri. I believe he qualified 5th, possibly 6th. Unit now up to 6th. We've got 2 laps to go. Cam walking on the field. He's got no traffic around at all, so he's likely going to coast. The top 3, 4 have no traffic for these next few laps. The first traffic now is terrible FI and Ginnett with one Haas, lapped Haas between them that they're coming up to right about now. Looks like FI. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold off Ginnett. Ginnett's a quick driver. Started out as a reserve. He's now a full-time Renault driver. He's got the speed. Looks to the inside, but it's going to have to be the outside. That was a very smooth move through there. That was a hell of a move into turn 4. Nicely done by Ginnett. Keeps FI in 6th. So there's going to, excuse me, there's a lot of this going to depend on some penalty time now, as Sam Barrett must have pitted as he drops out of the points to 12th place. So now 2 laps to go. Big gap at the front, 14 seconds. Zap to Cam, Zap in 2nd, Zed now 3rd, clear of Diego by a couple seconds. 4th, 5th place Ginnett. And FI is the closest battle on track. Is FI going to try and catch back up? See if he can get 5th back from Ginnett. It's Coxey up to 7th, Johnny 8th, H 9th, Random 10th, but there is penalty time again to be served. Not sure who all has it and who doesn't. There's Sam Barrett makes a pass for 11th place, as I believe Sam Barrett and K-Dog do not have penalty time. There's a couple names I haven't seen. I believe Johnny 5 does not. Don't quote me on any of this. I could look it up, but I don't like putting all that on the screen. I'd rather watch the racing. So here's Cam crossing the line to start the final lap of the Hungarian Grand Prix. He made the one stop work. Stopped under the 2nd safety car. He might have stopped under the 1st safety car. He did stop under the 1st safety car, so 28 laps on those tires. A well-played strategy. Worked fine for him. He's got 13 plus second advantage. No traffic, no trouble. Just gonna bring it home. Zap in 2nd as well. Lord Zed with a good sub run. Reserve drive to 3rd. Diego holding 4th. As again, no traffic. No real big battles. Looks like Sam Barrett trying to catch his teammate as he does run fastest lap of the race. Trying to get up into the top 10 to make it count for a point. I wouldn't think team orders are in order, but he might have the pace to pass on pure merit. As here's Cam around the final corner. Your round 4 winner of the Hungarian Grand Prix, the Renault of Cam 52-52. Your race winner now. Zap coming around the final corner here. We'll see who's got penalties. I don't believe Cam had any. Zap serves 5 seconds, so Zed may pull a 2nd place out of this. He does not, as he also had penalty time. So we'll see. Diego jumps to 2nd place with the penalty win. So Diego and Zap there will get the 3rd and final podium position. As there you see Zed falls to 6th, FI 5th, Coxey to 7th, Johnny 5 crosses the line. We'll hold 8th. Here comes H around, as Sam did get around, as Random Sirius retires on the final lap. He is out of the race anyway, as Sam trying to pass H does not get that done, but he will get fastest lap of the race for that extra championship point. by switching to the sauce at the end after the unfortunate spin and broken wing. 11th to across the line, Monkey Mafia. Here's K-Dog, 12th place. Unfortunate she had to have that late pit stop. Possibly could have scored some points there. But that's it for round 4 in Hungary. Congratulations to your winner, Cam, and there you go, Diego, driver of the day. I could agree with that. A very nice drive for a P2 for Williams and Diego. Lovely points haul for that team. There you see Cam accepting his trophy. The AlphaTauri of Zap, 3rd place. There you see the Williams spraying the champagne. So a good race. Good race for these guys. Well-deserved podiums for Cam, Diego, and Zap. Making the one stop work. It's Diego 2-stopped. He must have 2-stopped from the almost back of the grid. Here you see Sam Barrett does pick up fastest lap of the race there to get 2 points for the Red Bull squad. So lots of movement there. You see 4 people finishing in the points from starting 11th or worse. Few DNFs there. Random Sirius crashed on the last lap. But lots of penalty time. See who didn't get penalties. I was K-Dog was the only one, I believe. That is true. K-Dog the only penalty free. So there's your results. Again, always fun. Next week we will be off for the Halloween holiday. Join us please in 2 weeks, Saturday night, for round 5 in Barcelona, the Spanish Grand Prix. For JKeSports, I am Spaceman 47. Yo, good night.